So now I'm going to explain the different types of reader response criticism. Here is the text about the road not taken by Robert Frost. In the reader response approach, different readers can interpret Robert Frost, the road not taken, in contrasting ways based on their personal values. Those valuing individualism may see it as a celebrating unique choices, while those favoring security might view it as a justification for a potentially impulsive decision. This illustrates how reader response criticism emphasizes the role of individual perspective in shaping a text's meaning. So now, in conclusion about the road not taken, is reader response criticism highlights that the meaning of the poem isn't solely within the text itself, but it's also shaped by the individual values, experience, and perspective that each reader brings to it. So, in different types of reader response criticism, in transactional reader response theory, meaning arises from the interaction between reader and text, shaped by the reader's background. In the affective stylistics, the reader emotion and subjective experiences are key to understand a text. In subject reader response theory, readers create the text meaning entirely through their own subjective experiences. In psychological reader response theory, reader responses are analyzed using psychological theories like psychoanalysis. In social reader response theory, social and cultural factors influence our reader interpretation, with the readers often sharing strategies within interpretive communities. So now I'm going to discuss about the compare and contrast reader response criticism with other literary theories. So, what is formalism or new criticism? Formalism and new criticism are related but distinct approaches to literary analysis. Formalism is the broader term referring to any critical approach that prioritizes the study of a text form and style. New criticism was a specific literary movement that emerged in the United States and Great Britain in the mid 20th century, heavily influenced by formalism but with its own distinct characteristic. So, the meaning comes from the world, the words on the page, the structure, and the writing style. And the main idea, the book itself is all that matters. Forget the author or your feelings. Think of it like analyzing a clock by looking as it endures and design, not who made it for how it feels you like. So next is what is structuralism. Structuralism is an intellectual movement and theological approach that interprets elements of human culture in relation to a broader underlying system or structure. It seeks to uncover the structural patterns that underlie what humans do, think, perceive, and feel. They have the core principles about the structuralism. This uh, a structure determines the position of each element within a whole. Every system has a structure. Structural laws emphasize coexistence rather than change. Structures are the real things beneath the surface of meaning. So, in main idea of the structuralism is in how your stories follow patterns. Let's find those patterns. And meaning comes from universal structures and repeating ideas and stories. Think of it like spotting the same basic plot in many different moves.